Hey folks, we're on here with Oregon Hot Rod. It's been a while since I posted a video, and I guess you can kind of wonder what's been going on. Well, I'm headed back over to my place this morning. Give you a view of what's been going on, show you where I've been living. I finally got out of my motorhome and got put into what they call a FEMA trailer, and it's better than the motorhome, that's for sure, but it's not my home. But we're gonna go look at my what I've got going on now and progress I've been making. So see you over there. Okay folks, well, here we go. Here's the new home of Oregon Hot Rod. So, you know, I know that a lot of you seen the earlier videos and stuff like that. I lost everything in the Santiam Canyon fire, Beachy Creek fire, Lion's Head fire, whatever you want to call it. And I had no insurance, which was kind of stupid probably on my part, but everything was paid off, and you know, I live on an limited income now, and so that was a choice I made. I figured I could do everything. I accumulated everything, and so yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so here we go. This is what I've got to deal with. I've got a 1,700 square foot motorhome, or mobile home, manufactured, that I purchased after the fire. FEMA didn't give me a whole bunch. Yeah, got a bad problem here, but you know, I know it doesn't look like much right now, but I've done a lot worse. So where I'm at is I'm gonna fix this place up. I'm gonna rebuild it, make it beautiful again, and turn it into my mansion. You know, a lot of you may be saying, oh God, you're a freaking idiot, Ron. Jesus, look at this mess. And you might be right. But this is like the 5th place I've done that I've rebuilt and managed to get where I was before the fire. So what I'm going to do in the next videos, I'm going to show you how to make a lot of money, make a lot of do a lot of stuff for yourself, and reap the rewards from it. You know, this whole project, this here whole property, everything started out with just a minimal investment. I purchased my first place for about $45,000. Rebuilt it. Actually, let's go way back, because I started out in a place that I paid about $16,000 for. And rebuilt that, which got me into another place, which got me into another place. The place that got me here, I paid $45,000 for it, completely redid it, and paid for this place cash and put money in the bank. And so basically what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and show you how to get to be make $1 million. Is about where I was at before the fire, and I'm going to show you how I replenish that, how I get back to where I was before, because this has been a devastating experience for me, believe me, and but I know that I can rebuild it. And so I'm going to show you guys how to do it, what I got to go through. This here's what I have to deal with. I have to deal with an ugly old building here that looks like it should have been just completely, it should have been just taken to the ground. And like I said, I have dealt with worse and come out on top. And so, you know, the main thing about this was the bones, I guess. You know, you hear people talk about the bones, you know, it's got good bones. And really, that's really what it comes down to. The structure itself is solid. All the framing, everything is in good shape. Everything that you see is basically cosmetic. I've had a few little wiring things that I've had to repair. Right now, I'm doing a sewer line that hooks the manufactured home up to my septic tank. Now, the things I've already done. First was get a slab poured here to put the manufactured on. Bring in electricity. I had to put in this pole here so they could bring in electricity. I had to bury an underground line that goes underneath the slab all the way down to where the electricity hooks up. I had to have my sewer dug up and inspected before I could put the manufactured in, because after the fire they wanted everybody to have their sewers inspected, make sure they were still in good shape before they offered any permits. I did all that. I had to do a little bit of repair. They had to replace a distribution box for my septic tank. I had to put in new lines for the water coming off of this valve here. There's a line that goes out and across out here. So these are all things, it's all a part of the process and stuff. To give you an idea, I purchased this home for $5,000. Now this home was appraised by the county before, had been appraised before I bought it at $70,000. Well, it wasn't worth $70,000 because it needed about $50,000 in repairs. So I managed to get it from the guy. He wanted it removed from his property. And this is one that I went and knocked on the guy's door. I seen the building and I seen it sitting there being dilapidated. And I went and knocked on the guy's door. I found him. I hunted through the neighborhood until I found who owned it, and managed to work out a deal with him on it. And so that's how I do a lot of stuff. You know, guys with cars and stuff. I mean, the best deals that you get are the ones where you go knocking on doors and talk to the people. You know, you find something out in the farm lands, you find something, and you go knock on their doors and you say, hey, you want to sell that? I'd be interested in it. And you'd be surprised how many times they say, well, I thought about it, and okay, yeah, I will. As a matter of fact, this red truck right here, red and silver truck, that's exactly how I got it. Square body, 83 Chevy, 350 V8 and a 1-ton. Very unusual. But I seen it sitting alongside the road, and I decided, well, that's what I need. I had no vehicle after the fire, And I went and pounded on the guy's door. Said, hey, I want to talk to you about your truck, and if you were interested in selling it. And he says, well, I had been, but you know, I didn't get any good offers on it and stuff. And well, I asked him what he wanted for it, and he said $4,500. And I go, it's more than I want to pay, because this thing was covered in moss and everything else. It was an ugly ass truck. And I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm anywhere there. And he goes, well, I imagine you probably wanted to pay $2,000 for it. And I'm going, not even that, you know. I was thinking more than $500 or $600, because I didn't expect it to be a very good truck, and if I had to do much work on it, it wasn't worth that much more to me. But he showed me it, and to my surprise, it had a brand new engine in it. Everything under the hood would have been completely gone through. New alternator, new carburetor, all new belts, hoses, everything. That truck was dialed in. And I was like, wow. New tires, everything. And so I drove away. I didn't buy it right then. I drove away, and all day long I contemplated on this damn truck. And eventually I come back that evening, and I worked a deal out with him. I gave him $1,500 or $1,700 and offered him some firewood, which I still have to deliver to him yet, to be quite honest. But I haven't even got to that point to where I can even deliver any firewood. But anyway, that's kind of the start of how all this stuff goes. And it's just going to be a big lesson for a lot of people on how to gain wealth by simply asking. And that's really what it's all about, is don't be afraid to ask, because you might get the answer that you want. So anyway, we'll be continuing this on. I'll be showing you the progress that we make as I go along. This is going to be probably a year-long project for me, and we'll get this done. And you'll see at the end of this video, or at the end of this series, whatever you want to call it, just how much a person can improve their life just by taking their hands out of their pocket and getting busy. Ron out. You guys take care. Have a great day.
Say hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Say hi, everybody. Say
Anyway, keep watching. Learn a couple of things. Watch us tear some shit up, or stuff up, excuse me. And
smash that like button and subscribe now.
yeah, subscribe now.
Like OregonHotRod.com.
And for years,
Bitch.
we didn't know what had happened because they still